Hello, darlings. You've all heard of Marilyn Monroe. Some of you know Bridget Bardot. Well, now it's time for the Cognac show. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh. I said Cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm your bubbly blonde, fabulously dressed to impress. One-of-a-kind girl. I was brought into this world wrapped up in pearls. I love to mingle, though my husband reminds me I'm not single. I meet and greet both the famous and the elite. I ride in limousines, drinking the finest champagne, wearing furs, dazzling diamond jewelry. A girl can't complain. I live the upscale life, dining in the finest restaurants, eating the best caviar for free. And no matter how much I enjoy myself, they can't charge me.
We'll be back in a moment with more interviews, more celebrities at the Hamptons Film Festival. Keep watching, darlings. But first, a word from our sponsor, Silhouette. Pink champagne kisses.
My new silhouettes. I mean, I love the frameless lens. I love how comfortable they are. Everyone was so super fabulous. Let's go with, oh my God, the Jersey Shore has nothing on this one. She's so amazing. I adore her.
Oh my God, my new silhouettes. I just love my new silhouettes. Oh. Nole, darling,
Yes.
tell my audience one more time the website.
It's silhouettes, silhouettes.com.
When we're growing up, we all dream of the day we do something great. Even when the dream gets lost for a while, you know it's coming. Maybe you're like me. You're tired of waiting.
Exchange.com, and I'm here with Mr. Dan Rattiner, who we well known, who is famous for starting Dan's Papers.
Yes.
And I'm talking to you about this new film out, King of the Hamptons.
Yes.
Right?
Yes,
and this
just came out.
gentleman right here who is responsible for making this film possible.
Dennis Lynch.
Introduce yourself, darling.
Dennis Lynch.
I'm Dennis Lynch. I'm the director, writer, and producer of the film.
And co-star.
And co-star. Yes, my
And he
assistant.
also sells the popcorn coming up and down.
I love it. My assistant sent me all the information about your film. She told me all about it, and I was so enthralled. What made you decide to do a film like this about the Hamptons, the King of the Hamptons? Tell my audience.
Dan said that he would do a naked scene, and that was it. I knew everybody wanted to see the part of him they'd never seen. They wanted to see his hat come off.
I kept it in front of me.
Thank God.
Tell my audience about this film. What's so special about it?
No joke. I think I I think I represent the person who thinks the Hamptons is a certain thing, which it really isn't when you look under the covers. So I wanted to take a dive into the Hamptons and make myself feel as if I was immersed in that A-list world. So who better to get me in there than Dan? So a film that was supposed to be about me adventuring through and meeting Billy Joel and everybody else turned out to be about how two strangers can help each other find their way, not only just in life, but in the Hamptons. And so the film, which is called King of the Hamptons, I mean, ultimately I don't want to ruin it for you, but there is no King of the Hamptons. I mean, that's
Sure there is.
yeah, well, there's a queen.
Sure
but there's no
there
king.
is. It's Dan. He's the king. He's the king.
No, it's Alec Baldwin.
He's one of the kings. He's one of the kings. Anybody could be king. That's the point. That anybody could be king.
Absolutely.
Yeah, so,
Tell my audience who else is in this film.
oh goodness. Well, aside from Dan, Billy Joel, Christy Brinkley, Ed Burns, Alec Baldwin, Mercedes Rule, Kim Cattrall, Chevy Chase, Andre Agassi, Steffi Graf, Lorraine Bracco, and my wife
Exciting
and kids.
film. And people are going to love it because people love the Hamptons. They really, really do. They really do. And you have a love affair with the Hamptons. Why do you think the Hamptons is so special?
Well, to just explain to you how much of a love affair I had with the Hamptons. I moved here after making the film full time. So yeah, that's how much I loved it. So what makes I think what makes the film special really is, for me, I hit, I guess, what people would call a midlife crisis, and I wanted to just change my life upside down.
I didn't know this when I met him.
He didn't know that. And part of it was I was dealing with a lot of different turmoil, nothing different than anybody else maybe would be. And knowing that my second half of life, I wanted to live it a little bit differently than I did my first. And one of that was to live my dream of making movies. And this is what happened. I think it's a perfect example for anybody who really wants to try to do what they love, to just say, screw it, I'm trying. And that's what I did. It took 3 years, and now this is my full-time life.
He looks like a younger version of Alec Baldwin, don't you think?
Yes, he does. But I don't
Younger
think
version thing. But Alec is from Massapequa. I'm from Massapequa.
Are you
Alec
really
did-
from Massapequa?
Yes.
I'm not. But he
No.
Where are you originally from, Dan?
Melbourne, New Jersey.
Millburn, New Jersey. Why did you fall in love with the Hamptons?
My dad said, get in the car, we are moving to Montauk. That was in 1956.
The year before I was born.
There you go. There you go.
Now, how things happen, I just told my kids 2 months ago, get in the car, we're moving to East Hampton.
What did they say?
Well, I have 4 kids, 15, 12, 10, and 2. The 2-year-old said, where's my baba? And the other ones cried. But now, since we've been here,
They love it.
Love it.
they love it. They never want to go back. I'm coaching a 10-year-old football team. We're 4-0. We've got to pump that on your station.
They love it. Love it.
They love it. If they met you, I think they'd love it even more.
You're right about that, darling. You're right about that. I want you to tell my audience about this film, where they can go on the internet to find out more information.
Well, they could go to hamptonsking.com, and that will give them any information about any showings that we have coming up. But for the most part, right now, it was sold out today. It's sold out on Monday. Unfortunately, nobody could see it
That
here.
name, everybody wants to see the
But
film.
let me tell you something special about the film. Come here. Let me tell you this. See, this is what watch that. This is what the Hamptons is. How you doing? Out of Montauk. One of the scenes in the movie, probably maybe the best scene, is I go out with this guy
For 32 hours.
for 32 hours with no bathroom.
Became a man. He became a man. But he was a man. No, he is a man. He is a man, but he was.
Don't say I became a woman.
Became a lobster.
No, he became a
fighting that
lobster
way.
man. He became a lobster man, which we like that. That's good.
Being on the boat with these guys was the last nail in the coffin for me to realize this is where I wanted to be, because I watched him do what he does. First of all, you've never seen anybody work like this guy. And at 44 years old, how many guys do you know have abs like that? Okay? Let me tell you something. Look at the abs on this guy. And I'm figuring if I move out here, I'll have abs like that as well.
What do you do? Capture fish?
Capture lobsters, crabs, and seafood. We feed America.
HamptonsKing.com. See you later, buddy. Go to HamptonsKing.com. That will tell you where all the screenings are. You'll get to see all the pictures and video, and it's a pretty good site. And I don't know, maybe one day you'll be able to see it on HBO or something like that, right, Dan?
Oh, I think so. Or Showtime, if not.
And Dan, where can we go to see Dan's papers on the internet?
And he's danshamptons.com.
We'll be back in a moment, darling. Some more celebrity interviews coming up at the Hamptons.
I said cognac, ooh, ooh. I said cognac, ooh, ooh, ooh. I'm a bubbly blonde, fallacy dressed to impress. One of a kind girl. It's been a Crybaby Productions, darlings.